Yo, what's good? Got another recap today. I didn't take any trades today because I didn't really see anything ideal. Yeah, let's go over what I saw. Okay, so on EU, what I saw was uh, here. Let me just on the 4 hour we were bearish prior to New York session open. Had this pretty big sell off. Never broke structure to the upside. 1 hour was also bearish, so I was pretty convinced that we were going to be moving down today. So I was only looking for sells. Also for news today, there was there was unemployment claims. There was quite a bit of news in the morning. So there was uh, these three at market open, and then this one here at 6:30. So it was quite a bit of news, and along with a lot of orange folder as well. So was waiting for news to come out. Ideally, was going to look for a trade after 6:30, but didn't really find anything that I wanted to take after that. So he had London highs up here, London lows. I just did it from the bottom of this wick to the bottom of the absolute low, and then there was no the Asian highs and Asian lows were all the way up here, so I wasn't really concerned about them. Coming into the 5 minute, price came into the London session high and then made like a perfect entry, kind of broke structure to the downside, but this was right before news came out, so I wasn't really wanting to enter this trade. Yeah, price moved down, hit two take profits, had another one down here, but didn't get hit. So I mean, it's a pretty fire trade. Kind of bummed out when I saw price moving down, kind of feeling feelings of FOMO or like missing out, but then just reminded myself like, yo, the market's gonna be here like tomorrow, day after that. It's still gonna be here, right? So I shouldn't be stressed over one missed opportunity. And plus, this was like news could have been much more, much more affecting on the market. So yeah, just play it safe, follow my plan. Didn't really get focused on what I missed out after some time, but yeah, this is EU. Nothing really to see. Price came out, swept these lows. I think there was like 4 hour lows down there. Yeah, swept the lows and then made a move back up. That's that's EU. So then on GJ, prior to session open, I'm pretty sure we were bearish as well. Yeah, yeah, bearish on the 4 hour. 1 hour was also bearish. So looking for sells again. 30 minute, we had London highs, London lows, and then Asian highs, Asian lows. Yeah, price came market open with the 6 a.m. news. Price just ripped up to the London highs. So was looking for like a breaker structure, something to the downside. Didn't really get anything from that. And then with news at 6:30, nothing really to enter off of. There was a fair value gap here that could have been a closure below. Got this closure below, fair value gap, could have re-entered, but never saw a closure out of that. I was tempted to enter right here if it was going to close, but it didn't close at that point, and then didn't really get a retest of anything. Price continued lower. I possibly could have just entered off a 1 minute breakout structure when entering this, when fair value gap got entered back in instead of a closure below, but yeah, price could have entered with this closure, and then price would have ripped up. Depending on where my stop loss, it probably would have been right here, but at the same time, like the risk reward wasn't that great if I had it all the way up here, and then targets could have been right here. So not like the best risk reward, which is partially a reason why I didn't take it. I guess I could have had it like maybe here or something, but at the same time, like this is not really like a high quality setup, I would say. So yeah, I didn't take this. When price ripped down, kind of felt feeling the FOMO, but price was just like it was just wick, like hello wicks, and then price just had a immediate sell off and then a immediate buy in, and then price just reversed and went respected the low and then took out Asian highs and Asian lows. So I mean London highs and Asian highs as well. So yeah, but I mean, just goes to show that price will always respect previous session highs and lows. So I shouldn't have fear in this setup because it constantly proves to me that it shows out. Now on GU as well, prior to market open we were bullish because we never closed below this. We didn't close below this low because this candle was still forming, so I was bullish coming into market open. However, 1 hour into market open, this closed bearish, so probably would have switched my bias potentially if we saw another retest. Yeah, 1 hour was bearish, however, so that was a bit inconsistent between the two. 30 minute, London highs, London lows, and then Asian highs, Asian lows were all the way up here. Coming into the 5 minute, price immediately ripped similar to GJ from the news. Took London highs and then broke structure to the downside. However, news was going to come out soon anyway too, in 10 minutes, and then this was also kind of against the 4 hour structure, so wasn't really looking to take that. Probably could have done something like this. Yeah, not actually a bad trade, but yeah, the 4 hour was bearish, so I wasn't really trying to take it. And then exactly once we took out the previous session lows, immediate reversal, broke structure to the upside. However, once this candle was closed, we were bearish on the 4 hour structure, so wasn't really looking for buys. So yeah, a bit confusing with GU. Maybe if I just don't think about the daily bias part, maybe could be able to, yeah, this was a pretty decent trade to take as well. But yeah, once the candle was formed at 7, the 4 hour candle formed at 7, we closed fully below these lows, so I thought there was just a market trend shift. So yeah, and since these highs had already gotten taken out, wasn't really expecting price to draw back into here, but so I didn't take this one either. So yeah, no trades to be taking. Still down -3%. How could I improve? I think I managed this pretty well. I didn't act on my emotions. Just waited it out. I mean, I felt kind of like mad sometimes, like, yo, why the heck does news have to be so annoying with this? But more days to trade, shouldn't get annoyed about it. Like, yeah, I'm pretty happy with what I did today. It's just I feel like I was acting a bit out of fear, but I didn't want to take a setup that didn't look so good, right? So yeah, I'm contemplating a bit about like daily bias, but I think like this setup showed out pretty good. So these are like the ideal setups that I would like to take. It's just if there was no news, would have been much better. But yeah, that's the thing. Just gotta be patient and wait for the setups. So yeah, that is it for today. Goodbye.